Everybody needs a hero. Yeah. This town, this is the place.
Welcome to Paragon City, the greatest town in America. Home of many characters who dwell in several areas or zones. Like the city I call home, where the working class citizens living in all Rome. But the hazard is where the danger tends to happen. Infested with criminals and you know they about that action. The third zone is for the trials. You go there and you may not make it back for a while. Where criminals will try you in the street over a smile. The lifestyle is foul, police are in denial. That is until the day of the invasion. The aliens came in, wreaked havoc, and we were saved by the statesmen. But still the hellions roam in the circle of thorns where they make toys out of skeleton bones. Yeah, freedom phalanx and they running it like marathons. So get your battle on. Welcome to Paragon. It's the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been down forever under pressure, but we rose. Welcome to the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been down forever under pressure, but we rose. What can I say about the city we live in? Home of the unforgiven, where evil is always winning. Chock full of heroes and villains, but from a distance you really can't tell the difference. For instance, I like to think that I'm a console, totally at peace with a controller and a console. Turn wreck loose, no excuse. Now I'm on the aisles in the news saying I done gone rogue. Innocence lost, forget I cannot, because everything's a nemesis plot. Get it to stop? I don't think so. We make big dough, running things from Eastgate to Kings Row. Yeah, feel like I'm 8 foot tall. Won't stop until the statesman falls. You gon' take this loss, so tell the good guys to get on the grind. Go ahead, give me the shine. The city is mine. What? It's the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been down forever under pressure, but we rose. Welcome to the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been down forever under pressure, but we rose.
Rifty beats on the remix. Yeah. Go save the world. Or not.
Welcome to Paragon City, the greatest town in America. Home of many characters who dwell in several areas or zones. Like the city I call home, where the working class citizens living in all Rome. But the hazard is where danger tends to happen. Infested with criminals and you know they about that action. The third zone is for the trials. You go there and you may not make it back for a while. Where criminals will try you in the street over a smile. The lifestyle is foul, police are in denial. That is until the day of the invasion. The aliens that came in wreaked havoc till the day that we were saved by the statesmen. So the hellions roam in the circle of thorns where they make toys out of skeleton bones. Yeah, freedom phalanx and they running it like marathons. So get your battle on. Welcome to Paragon. It's the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose. Welcome to the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose.
It was a villainous high. The city never slept, full of victims and crimes, but still nobody wept. Paragon City could have remained so, except for the arrival of the statesman, a superpowered sensation. Sent the scum fleeing for the nearest basement. Took a rope system and replaced it and based it on all the people who would unlock the inner fire. With similar desires and abilities acquired, the activities inspired the nation, but hasten the confrontation with brazen supervillains with their own powers, laying a lot and quickly raising and plotting no less than a complete world invasion. The story's written too long for just a single verse. The battles were long fought, hard to traverse, but still the last bastion of warriors they fight. From the city of heroes, Paragons unite.
It's the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose. Welcome to the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose. Yeah, what can I say about the city we live in? Home of the unforgiven, where evil is always winning. Chock full of heroes and villains, but from a distance you really can't tell the difference. For instance, I like to think that I'm a console, totally at peace with a controller shine, the city is mine. Yeah. It's the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose. Welcome to the city of heroes. Everybody hustling and chasing them zeros. Super villains coming, so protect us from evil. We've been under pressure down forever, but we rose. Yeah. Shout out to Tyler and everybody in Las Vegas. Team Mega forever. Yeah.
My handle is the Waddy Cracker, the progenitor of all the nerd rap that you're hearing today. There was a time in my life when the ladies didn't dig me. I didn't get laid and I didn't have a big screen. Now they line up to see me, asking for a freebie. Cool down, be less needy. We're a little greedy. Back in the day when no one cared, sitting in our basements, face it, hacking on computers, disassembling stuff. Paid off in the end, now who got it rough? The beauty of the bond and the world of the Switch make a new generation of us geeksters rich. We own those that made fun of us, tried to make a run at us, beat us up in class, said yeah, there's a ton of us. Who's laughing now? Cause most of us your bosses. The rest of you are flipping burgers, smelling secret sauces. Yeah. This is the life of a mega nerd, baby. We doing things and we making it happen, right? From the trash 80 to a black Mercedes.
Bag of tricks on the boards, now it's back to business. G1 on the beat, now it's back to business.
Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here. Okay. Austin and The Rock, they was some special dudes. Nowadays you boring just cause you respect the rules. Nowadays we working harder than them other dudes. Find another cat to get the same old lecture too. They forcing them down our throat. That's because before the push you all loved them the most. You only got 3 moves. Who you talking about? Cause that's everybody, my dude. If I get all the chins, they call me Babyface. Whip a pill with the skill, that's my saving grace. Miss a meal, yeah, I still keep my lady lace. Throw it back like it's 88. SummerSlam, Mega Bucks versus Mega Powers. Expedition with the extra fix and Eddie Bauer. We about to make it rain like some heavy showers. Anticipate me winning every hour on the hour. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here. First of all, I come to offer my apologies. This for anyone on my socials who follow me. Cause a whole lot of stunting's what you about to see. Cause I'm a mess but still got some endearing qualities. Just because you see me with your favorites taking pictures, that don't mean you slide in my DMs acting different. I know that I'm busy, we don't get a chance to kick it. Check the prices on the meet and greet and grab a ticket. You found a niche market. Maybe I did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you just spit garbage. He got on with that nerd rap. Yeah, I know, I done heard that. Go ahead, run the last verse back. That boy be snapping, man. I said it, that boy be snapping, man. I came up battling. Please don't make me go back again. Since the day I hit the scene, they fiending like it's nicotine. You can curse and kick and scream, but I can't hear you through the screen. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. It don't really matter to me, homie, long as you in here. Boo it, yeah. It's your right to boo it, yeah. But if you don't like me, ask yourself what is you doing here.
Headed to the ring, feel like I'm the hardest here. Your children can try to cheer, I will make them share.
Whoa. Yeah. Alright, let me fix this and then I'll get right back to you. Give me a moment. Alright, enjoy the music. Let me fix this. I'll be right back.
We here for the high spots. Turn it up. Yeah, we here for the high spots. Turn it up. Yeah, we here for the high spots.
Ooh, Mark Cooper.
Yeah. I didn't want it this way. No way, no way. Sometimes it's just how it gotta be. Sometimes that's how it gotta be. Sometimes.
Yeah. Don't make me the bad guy. I'm just praying that you don't make me the bad guy. But I work too hard to let somebody pass by. And I hope you understand that this wasn't in the plan, yeah. Don't make me the bad guy. I'm just praying that you don't make me the bad guy. But I work too hard to let somebody pass by. And I hope you understand. I just hope you understand that. First the work, last the leap. Here while most cats was absentees. Made my family, my faculty. Got me feeling like a masterpiece. And that's no limit. But when you keep winning, that's when they just don't feel it. That's when they act like you don't kill it. They get so livid when they put you in the box.
Hey, if you're waiting to get on, yo, while you're waiting, give me your requests. That way I can get started on those. Wrestling themes, old, new, current, whatever you like. We'll get to them. Alright.
I was homeschooled. When you play by the rules, they mistake you for soft. Taking off till they taking you off. Top 10 list, do you feel that shift? Then it's time to break in the vault. I sit in class, see cats twisting back, kissing ass for a flipping pass. It's because we chose different paths. Guess nice guys do finish last, yeah. But it's alright, count the short days and the long nights. You made your bed, now lay your head, knowing that you done created this.
Yeah, we coming now. Thou shalt not F with the Dudleys. Trust me, it can get ugly. It's Levi's face when I step into place. In these camouflage shorts, ain't nowhere to escape. Rockin' do rags with the tie-dye shirts like it's old school. Rockin' glasses with no lens, so cool. Bubba bomb a fool if you don't know the rules. Testify, yeah, but from the top rope, yes, we fly. And your girl on our jock, cause we them guys at the pool table. And I still 3D, a motherfucker through it, I'm ready, willing, and able. The biggest outfit in America. When will you realize it's more than just my character? Bubba Ray, Divine, and the villain. All three, we would make a ran chillin', believe that.
Get the tables.
It's about to get real.
Get the tables.
The crowd about to
Check wood.
Get the tables.
You about to get killed.
Get the tables. Welcome them to Dudleyville. Welcome them to Dudleyville.
All right. I was trying to save my battery, so I unintentionally turned this off a lot. And then we get to a point where you can't hear me. So that gets annoying. Alright, so here we go, y'all. Getting set up, about to let it rock. Alright. Welcome to my house, which might look like the Firefly Funhouse, but pay no attention to that. All you need to worry about is the music, the sounds that are going to overcome you in just a moment. Alright. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody hanging out. A couple quick announcements before we get started. There will be a few cool new things happening. So, working on, I don't know if I'm going to do this every Monday, but I think it's a fun idea to just, that's something new for me to do. I like playing Mega Man on Monday. I also like playing Mario on Monday, so I won't go away from that completely, but I just think for a minute I'm going to do something a little different. So thank you all for coming through, for following Ever Ascension Capster. Let's see.
Here comes the money.
Yeah. All right.
Here comes the
Still
money.
setting.
Money, money, money,
But before I start, while I'm on this like restart of my laptop, I may as well answer some questions. Anybody got any questions, comments, things like that? Shoot them over if you need to. I'll be taking a look at the chat. Also, don't forget we're doing concerts. Next Wednesday there will be a concert happening with Alfred Banks and Kadesh Flow, two of my homies, two of my favorites. If you haven't heard them yet, you're gonna love them. What will my next album be? Well, my next album, I don't know when, but I know that when it happens, it will happen at it will probably happen on Patreon, to be honest. I think that solo records from me are going to come strictly on Patreon, because I just put out an album that I really, really love a lot, and it was just like 2 months ago, called Two Hands Up. I hope you guys heard it, loved it. Problem is though, once she put out something, the audience immediately says, "All right, so when's the next thing?" So that makes me be like, "Oh man, well, not everybody is as interested in getting the thing as they are in just hearing something that's new." So because of that, I'm going to give the new stuff to the people who specifically want the new stuff, which means it will go straight to Patreon. Alright, so what do we got? Favorite John Hughes movie, 16 Candles. I do 2 a month on Patreon right now, Buddhist and Buddhist. But what I'm thinking is, when I get in the whole album done, I have like an EP's worth of stuff that I want to put out soon, and it'll go straight to Patreon. Alright, so you can hit ! Patreon if you're into that, and get information. Favorite match of all time, it kind of changes a lot. I went back and watched it because a lot of people said it was their favorite. It's the Halloween Havoc 90, I don't know if it was 96 or 7, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. It's a Halloween Havoc match that a lot of people call their favorite, and once I looked at it, I was like, oh dang. So right now, that is my favorite. Before that though, it was WrestleMania 3, Savage, Steamboat, and let's see, Ever Ascension. I hope you heard the album Two Hands Up, because I think it's a banger. Look up Taladar. I'm also working on some sneaky like mixtape type stuff that I can't put anywhere else, so it has to go on Patreon. I got this idea of Outkast and Overwatch in a mashup project. It's not it's just not possible to do anywhere else because it's just not legal. So I have to do it somewhere else. Hogan Rock is up there. What's the other one? Michaels and Taker. WrestleMania 25. Alright, can you hear that? Alright. Okay, let's get it going, shall we? Yeah. Wait, no, you can't hear it? Alright. Yeah, that piff is where you gotta put that stuff. Which is cool. I wanna do those things. Favorite New Japan match without Kenny. Without Kenny, Naito Tanahashi, I think it was maybe 2 years ago. Also Wrestle Kingdom, I don't remember which Wrestle Kingdom, AJ versus Shinsuke, one of the best matches I've ever seen. No, Shinsuke versus Kota Ibushi, that was one of the best I've ever seen. Hold on, seems like you're not getting sound, hold up. Audio input capture, what are y'all doing? Let's see. It does seem low. What? Yeah, that does seem low. What the heck's going on? Hold on. Hey. Audio input capture? Huh. That's weird. Patrick Jones, thanks for the sub. Let's go.
Listening to Matt Mania.
Back cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the ring start the street. If you don't know, you better find out the wolf pack. Here to prove a point, number one, best believe that you don't wanna tussle with them. I'll be there for them, come in the ring with them, you know. Wolf pack is back cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the ring start the street. If you don't know, you better find out the wolf pack. Here to prove a point, number one, best believe that you don't wanna tussle with them. I'll be there for them, come in the ring with them, you're never walking out again. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. 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 You might wind up in a body bag. Took your chances, now it's time to show you the road in the
Rest in peace, Tess.
Give me a second.
I'm a bad man, giving bad men bad looks, dress amongst thieves and crooks.
I did it for my people.
Bad hoods, bad dudes. I'm making my own rules. I'm a bad man.
I love Tess pump handle slam. He had the choke bomb that was really dope too. He has some cool moves.
I'm a bad man, giving bad men bad looks, dress amongst thieves and crooks. War bad women, bad cars, bad hoods, bad dudes. I'm making my own rules. I'm a bad man, I'm giving bad men bad looks, dress amongst thieves and crooks. War bad women, bad cars, bad hoods, bad dudes. Making my own rules. I'm a bad man. Go to sleep now.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life.
Yeah, I'll put future songs and albums on Amazon Music.
Thugonomics. Word life.
But the first to get them will be Patreon. And and Discord.
Got you backing up in the defensive position and ass kicking.
Mr. Wicked, what up?
Holding camp for ransom. The microphone phantom. Teams hit the floor.
What's up, Kung Fu?
Like a broken needle, kid, you missing a point. We dominate your conference with offense that's no nonsense. My theme song hits, get your reinforcements. We strike quick with hard kicks, ducking ice sticks, bare knuckle mitts through fight pits. Beat you lifeless, never survive this. Get forgot like all timers. Two-faced rappers walk away with 4 shiners. The raw rhymer, turning legends to old timers. My incisors like a viper biting through your one-liners. New Dead Man Inc., and we about to make you famous. Taking over Earth and still kicking in Uranus. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life.
Probably my favorite of the remix tracks. Take care, Ascension. Thanks for coming out. Shout out to Geek Beat Radio for the host. Basket Case Vegan for the sub.
They try to hang, I throw the curve like I'm Nolan. I'm in San Ann, D'ing up your broad like I'm Bowen. Take 5, roll a Bowen. 747 full of Dow, I'll be blowing. American flag on my jacket, feeling heroic. Pothead patriot, Kush guard, bitch. Don't give a fuck if you atheist. You gon' hear this shit. All black, that's a fat kid. Oh, Harlem shit, ballin'. Rest in peace to the Black Widow. Black limo blowing dank in it. Spill Perrier, cleaned it with my low handkerchief. Rugby bandana for the occasion. Pull up, vandalize your location. More pullin' Bischoff. On the cool, might just knock your bitch off. You're robbing these people to get a lick off. How much of my style you really gon' rip off? I birthed these niggas, no epidural. Kush God, Smoke Hogan, the immortal.
What I wanna do when I do it, ain't nothing that you can do when I'm gon' do it. Rap game, recognize the game, and we came to bring the pain. I'ma do what I wanna do when I do it, ain't nothing that you can do when I'm gon' do it. Rap game, recognize the game. Mr. Cold Raz Cash came to bring the pain. I got a nigga, then you got your whole body in one arm, and that's a threat to Triple H, 3 times the harm. That's right, you face to face with a villain. And it has been, get the harassed, ain't gon' feel the habit. Jump on ropes, land on back, stomp on toes, walk on neck, then I flex. Cracking heads and can't get no rest. So many enemies, I don't know who to fight next. Come on, I like to see you try to explain that to me. This, why is in your forehead? And if you really think you got what it takes to step to the game, go right ahead. I'ma do what I wanna do when I do it. Ain't nothing that you can do when I'm gon' do it. Rap game, recognize the game, and we came to bring the pain. I'ma do what I wanna do when I do it. Ain't nothing that you can do when I'm gon' do it. Rap game, recognize the game. Mr. Cold Raz Cash came to bring the pain. The ghetto fabulous rat pack, inner city NASDAQ. Young savages that don't know how to act. Rebels without a gag that pin you to the mat. I dealt with having flashbacks of when animals attack. And the world is ass out after I spaz out. Mash till I cash out, hit my coffin and blast out. Cause real riders still do real things. I'm the man in the iron mask, break still guillotines. Name is Raz Cash, living Burger King style. Have it my way, all day, every day. Drink, smoke, play, the game and no play. Straight out of LA, red man getting my belly. Protein diet, just another watch riot. All the ugly people be quiet. The R-A-S-K.
Shame you won't hear this music ever again in WWE. It's really good music for a guy who did a really, really bad thing.
is cooking.
Who is this Rudy Poo?
am in the top 1%.
And that's what makes you just you and me, me. I'm in the top 1%. I'm in the top.
EC3, we barely knew ya.
Born and bred for success, for fame, spending every top dollar, my brand, my name. I don't complicate, I can taste your shame. EC3, changing the game. And that's what makes you just you and me, me. I'm in the top 1%. I'm in the top 1%. I'm in the top 1%. Time to pay attention, cause I'm moving too fast. Hot trending, time bending, yeah, I'm built to last. EC3 is VIP.
Boots laced up, breathe right sticking. Change the music up, but the clock's still ticking. We ballin', straight up ballin'. We ballin', straight up ballin'. North side is ballin', south side is ballin', east side is ballin', west side is ballin'. We ballin',
Hey MCG, thanks for the host.
we ballin', straight up ballin'. North side I'm ballin', south side I'm ballin', east side I'm ballin', west side I'm ballin'. I rockin' like C305 with amazing swag. My initials say it all, there's no need to brag. LANYMIA so fly. See me out on South Beach, living life out of reach. I know all the right faces, go to all the right places. Run into me out in Vegas, know I'm holding all aces. Always in the high.
I love when the wrestler raps their theme or sings their theme. That's always my favorite to me.
Millionaire, baby, then move closer. I display so many carrots, I should be a green grocer. My wallet's so heavy, it'll give you a hernia. I wear so much ice, I'm about to catch hypothermia. Got money to blow, plenty more I can loan ya. Got the haters catching vapors like I'm bleaching ammonia. When you see the crew out, know the whips is hot. Valley parking looking like an exotic car lot. We ballin', straight up ballin'. We ballin', straight up ballin'. North side is ballin', south side is ballin', east side is ballin', west side is ballin'. We ballin', straight up ballin'. We ballin', straight up ballin'. North side I'm ballin', south side I'm ballin', east side I'm ballin', west side I'm ballin'. I grew up with nothing, now I got a whole lot. Check me out, I'm a star, now my name is hot. Ballin' what you call it, what I live my life. Too many women, I'm all something. Time to play the game!
Get your sledgehammers out.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am.
Shout out to Stacy Keibler, who like completely escaped wrestling and like became a legit star and freaking married George Clooney. What a come up.
On the right, regulating the ring, wearing black and white. You just might wanna back off, let your opinions down. The newer order cause chaos bring you down. Nothing less than a TKO, so what you came for?
Arriba la raza. Arriba la raza.
They're riding on the scene with the stretch limo. NWO was known to be numero uno. My boy K-Dog, quick to put you flat on your back. One side, new world, other side, wolf pack.
Down to do this with the new law, new rules, new thought, new moves, bad dudes, moving through blood love. All on the ring, that's how we doing things. New world order, bringing in the present day slaughter. K-Dog,
I'm bowdy bout it. I'm bowdy bout it.
What you gotta do, K-Dog? Get in there, get out. No time to change.
For life. New world order for life.
Introducing the capital G.I.S.
You look fly today. You look fly today.
Yeah, I'm really mad that the name of Booker T's theme is Rap Sheet. I really don't think I like that a lot.
cooking. I smell it.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Smell it. Come on. Come on.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yo, finally, the rock has come back. Laying down the smack on you monkey crap candy-coated acts. Enter the squared circle with the great one, the most electrifying moves. Don't touch the station. Children and their children, they all chant with the millions upon millions of rock fans. Get ready for the square dance.
When is this card game coming out?
From the people's champ, if you smell what the rock's cooking. If you smell what the rock's cooking.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
If you smell what the rock's cooking. If you smell what the rock's cooking.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Jabroni, check yourself, you don't know me. Jabroni, go back to the gym, you're too bony. So you want a piece of the rock, make it crumble. In these WrestleManias, kid, we Royal Rumble. Telling us that war is war. What the hell you think we came for? To play with these whips and chainsaws and sharp glass? I shine them up real nice, turn them sideways, and shove them up your candy ass. If you smell what the rock's cooking. If you smell what the rock's cooking.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yeah, yeah. Huh? Happy Halloween. Let's go. So glorious, and I ain't talking be rude, it's deep rude. Ain't nobody iller than these three dudes. Tell whoever you want, they won't believe you. Listen and lower your voice like you being EQ'd. Yeah, we the best if you can't tell. Leave opponents spitting up blood like Gangrel. Drink their fine linen since the beginning. My team stays winning, leaving the ring grinning. Teeth sharp, I'm bitten on a divine mission. He is risen, the opposite of a Christian. Unprettier, don't pity us. Insidious, vampires / lyricists. No foreign objects, just a chrome goblin. Impel ya, no failure, won't stop it. No fear, my spirit will take your breath away. Meet your destiny, you should have left yesterday. Take your family and have them hoping. Now we going over the edge like Adam Copeland. Spilling fluid like your chest cavity was open. Take a swig of the potion, I feel like I'm floating. Yeah, loud as a bomb, gentle as a touch pass. None pass, feel the wrath of the bloodbath. Products of the attitude, era bringing terror, so you know that.
What's up, Smug?
Set it on it,
Fangin' and banging.
Precious, imagine Vlad Tepes as three mad wrestlers. No garlic or stakes to the heart can demolish the madness that y'all done started. Only way to make live TV get liver. Mad plasma daggers for incisors. Bloodthirsty, I'm back in the mood. So never ever dare to turn your back on the brew.
shall not F with the Dudleys. Trust me, it can get ugly. It's Divine's face when I step into place. In these camouflage shorts, ain't nowhere to escape. Rockin' do rags with the tie-dye shirts like it's old school. Rockin' glasses with no lens, so cool. Bubba bomb a fool if you don't know the rules. The commandments testify. Headbutt from the top rope, yes we fly. And your girl on our jock, cause we them guys at the cool table. And I still 3D a motherfucker through it. I'm ready, willing, and able. The biggest outfit in America. When will you realize it's more than just my character? Bubba Ray, Divine, and the villain. All three we would make a ran chillin'. Believe that.
Get the tables.
It's about to get real.
Get the tables.
The crowd about to get chilled.
Get the tables.
You about to get killed.
Get the tables. Welcome on the Dudleyville. Welcome on the Dudleyville. Welcome on the Dudleyville. When I say get the tables, it doesn't mean to stay for dinner. That means you make it injured, don't matter your age or gender. We legends, we stay in splendor. Any stage we enter, mega tenure, you facing tremors, the day commences. South Philly to a ring near you. Bully Ray Divine, always in your rear view. Most decorated, never be another. Respect me and my brother. Sucker, did I stutter? Bro, with the winners, or you looking like dinner? Hall of Fame lanes get bruised up with wood splinters. If we ain't the champs, we the number one contenders. Do them like Hulk did Loki in the Avengers. Just be yelling at the marks for the heat. 3D when this mega nigga sparks on the beat. Let the fireworks speak. Put more smoke than a headshot. Gully death drop. Thought it's legal as a headline.
Good music, but the absolute most disrespectful character in the history of wrestling. Oh, you didn't know? But yeah, the copying moves I thought was really cool.
It's time you get used to tech. You ain't getting what you used to get. It's a new day. Kicking the dough down. Y2K. Whether you care to see it or care to believe it, you'll get beat with bats till you paraplegic. You ain't hard, you ain't tough. You little punks don't fear it up. You ain't hard, you ain't tough. You little punks don't fear it up. You ain't hard, you ain't tough. You little punks don't fear it up. You ain't hard, you ain't tough. Is you hearing us? You little punks don't fear it up. I ain't never live an average life. I had the craziest days and the maddest nights. I wake up in a cold sweat having these fights and toss and turn in my sleep for the rest of the night. Wake up with my juice on scrapping again, cause my life is just one big fight. I remember when my mama used to say it was simple, son. All you really gotta do is watch your temper and stay away from trouble, but I always invite it. It seemed like that same day I was fighting. Stretching should have figured I ain't had no patience. I stay in some wild physical confrontation.
This theme kind of slaps.
This is Joey Janela, but like nobody knows the AEW themes. Did they ever have Goldberg fight Gilbert or ever do like a segment with them together? I don't think they ever did. No, probably not.
Nothing beats being cool. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
I really miss Breezango. Or the themes are more over than the wrestling. Well, if that is true, wow. Why do you think that is?
Let me go. Blood drips from your camera. It's like a knife held in your hand. What you mad about? I don't know, and I don't give a damn. Break the rules because I can. Let everybody see their future here in me. Just watch the wheel go round. I'll steer as you go down. You're only spoken mirrors. You're only spoken mirrors. You're only spoken mirrors. You're only spoken mirrors tonight.
One of the few themes that is super over in AEW.
Wow!
Give me a second. All right. Call you my best friend. And I love you.
Go ahead and pop off, me and my clique put on. I'm like a young McMahon, I'm here to get your bitch off. Like I'm Ric Flair, little finger to the big balls. Man, AKA police.
Hey! Hydrate. Not bad. Don't mind if I do.
Chill, these niggas want
Thanks for the sub.
top a body like Hornswoggle. Can't see you shot him like Sin Cara. Roll it up with that shit loud. It ain't mine if that shit not. Ladies hate when I rip rude, but they in love with this Jake. It's like nah. Say hello to my python. I'm CM Punk with that mic, y'all. She go to sleep cause my pipe bomb. Winning, plus I be hurting feelings. Niggas is Curtis Axel, my rap is like Kurt Hennig. And then, don't it? I'm such a charmer. Come Crown Vic. Not talking whip, I'm thinking Lawler. Cause I'm royalty. But we talking cars, it's not a problem. Just bought two big bodies, call them Kamala and Umaga. Why out? You're talking to the black guy. My gang real, but I ain't never been no vampire. Look at all that ice he got on. Bigger than that icy title. Bigger than my pill, man, cause I still feel like I'm flying Brian. Who high is higher? Who fly is higher? Life is a bitch, when you this rich is more than likely China. Get it? Strong ass hoe. Niggas say they want that smoke. Well, I'm Papa Shango.
Nah, there's no ghost in the window. That's, you're just seeing things. Yeah. They told me when I got this place in the Airbnb that you might see some things, but it's all a figment of imagination. Don't worry, it's okay.
You're talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. I'm too sweet. I dare you niggas act fly. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico.
This is the only Andre the Giant theme I could find. It's called Unknown. It's his third theme. I don't remember what the other one sounded like, though. But if you have a link, send it to me.
The system.
Walking arenas, I'm shutting it down and I'm raising the bar. Y'all look like the kind to get lost in the shuffle, just playing the part. I belong in the light. Y'all can just stay in the dark. Funny how every time they know who we are, but we say who we are. I'ma take care of the light work and I'ma make them fans go loco. Black and yellow in the logo. I got the game in the chokehold. Music drops, everybody puts their hands up like the nay-nay. Y'all know just what they say.
Mega Ram, baby.
They will not leave any doubt in your mind. This is the moment that they waited to have. They'll knock you out with a punch or a kick or a little bit of both, combo with a jab. I am Roddy with the flow. I am Bobby when I'm bold. I'm a Roddy with the gold. Every title I'm a hold. Our era, this our time, you better recognize. My lyrics bring the house down where the record lies. I keep moving, I can prove it. Let me show you how I do this. Can't refute it, I ain't losing. This flow is undisputed.
Proceeding announcement to the day for by the New World Order.
Nobody talks about how the Undisputed Era theme is a direct rip and inspired by the NWO theme because it works. Blaze, you made this happen. You are, wherever you are, you better be dancing. This could be on Streets of Rage and I wouldn't even have noticed.
I'm just one. I'm just one. I'm just one man. But I'm a one man band. We're not astray. We're now just where we stand. We'll clean this mess up that you made. Then you'll understand we're a three-man band. We're a three-man band. We're a three-man Everybody always runs and hides.
Did y'all see Heath Slater pop up for Slammiversary? If you haven't watched it, Slammiversary is actually really good.
You're soft, you're slop. They calling me Pop. I'm rolling in bands, you riding around and I beat up July. How you doing? Pros want a cop, but they are just not on the way. I'm up in the club, stacking the dubs and stuffing a lot. I'm hot like sauce. You soft like balsa. You ain't heard of me? Well, you probably are. Ask about me. Nice to meet you. So good to see you. Bros wanna act hard, they need to take it easy.
Yeah, that was Weird Mankind. Who's to talk like this? Have a nice day. If y'all don't know this, it's okay, but it's really good. See, look it up. Oh my God, this makes me sad that I'm never gonna hear this again.
been called the greatest of my kind, the greatest of the time. When I walk in a room, I shine to the point where the person in front of me's blind. Recognize I'm the realest, I'm the future of life. Tell my haters step aside, y'all can move to the right. Redefining what it means to be an athlete. Steady climbing and leaving y'all in the back of me. Factually, I'm a masterpiece. They study my moves and borrow it, but they can't do it like me. Yeah, I make it hard to follow this. You say that you're good, I say that I'm better. You follow the trends, they call me the trendsetter. They used to laugh about what I wanted, I went after it, I brought it, brung it, and now they look at me like they want something from me. That ain't how it goes, this is how I roll. Consider this to be the moment that I take control. They can hate me now, but when it's all said and done, there's a lot of y'all, but I'm the only one. What? Yeah. J Will, Ricochet, Wrestle Flow, yeah.
I understand why they don't take a lot of these rap themes and like make them their official entrance, but that's one that absolutely should be Ricochet's theme song. Like, he kills this one. So much so, and I'm gonna run it back. Rewind!
Yeah, I've been called the greatest of my kind, the greatest of the time. When I walk in a room, I shine to the point where the person in front of me's blind. Recognize I'm the realest, I'm the future of life. Tell my haters step aside, y'all can move to the right. Redefining what it means to be an athlete. Steady climbing and leaving y'all in the back of me. Factually, I'm a masterpiece. They study my moves and borrow it, but they can't do it like me. Yeah, I make it hard to follow this. You say that you're good, I say that I'm better. You follow the trends, they call me the trendsetter. They used to laugh about what I wanted, I went after it, I brought it, brung it, and now they look at me like they want something from me. That ain't how it goes, this is how I roll. Consider this to be the moment that I take control. They can hate me now, but when it's all said and done, there's a lot of y'all, but I'm the only one. What? Yeah. J Will, Ricochet, Wrestle Flow, yeah.
Yeah, it's mega for show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wrestle and Flow.
Hey, shout out to the bro.
We just letting you know.
Yeah, Wrestle Flow.
Yeah. It's Gallus. Who think they ready for the challenge? You can step up if you got us. I'm in your head like a stylist. It isn't just talent, rather a chemical imbalance that's got us obsessed with being the greatest. So they surround us and crowd us. Grand Duke of the shoot. My whole troop is a troop. Stand resolute. Get the boot. No new recruits now. All the best for the bells. Give them hell when you do it with style. No need to do it by yourself.
Tell me how's it feel to be decimated in battle. We separated the talent and turned them all into gravel. Take a look how they tremble. That's proof that we got them shook. Your problem was staring straight in those burning eyes of the wolf. Yeah. This the best that y'all can offer. That's pathetic. How many titles are here to be added to those that we already collected? Came to wreck it. Write the check and send the opponents. Bring them. Time to show them this ring in this country is now our kingdom. J Will and
Mega.
Yeah.
Goddess is Scottish slang, but we bring a lot of pain. Dots look inside our brain, it's not a game. Kings travel in various areas in the chariot. Don't do the run around on discus lariats. They wonder why we act so tough. Attitude force in Glasgow pubs, so going and back on up. 3 deep, don't expect a fair fight, cause we slipping, yeah, right. That's a rare sight, let's go.
Open the gates, let everybody in so they can get in it, so we can show them the way. The sound of the bell was all that we needed, and we about to blow them away. Y'all showed up looking decaffeinated, like y'all don't know what we bout. Let me get you acclimated. Y'all can never work as hard, do as much, go as far, be as tough. Not like any one of us. This kingdom is up and up, cause we're putting it on the map. This kingdom, I mean it's ours, we carry it on our back. Yeah, that's a fact, hey.
The most underappreciated champion of the last 5 years, probably. If they just had a little more faith in him, he'd be the biggest heel in wrestling right now. Maybe not big and evil. This is Jinder Mahal. WWE, because like, who's their biggest heel? Like freaking Baron Corbin? I think he'd be bigger than Baron.
Take what's mine and just too frail. Hey yo, no, chance still hands. Take what's mine and just too frail. Hey yo, no, chance still hands. Take what's mine and just too frail. Hey yo, no, chance still hands. Take what's mine and just too frail. Are you ready for war? Then bring it on. My craftmatic like a stripper. When it's out, you throw your cash at it. Hope I don't rat-tat it from the hash and grass addict. I spittin' mad rapid like I took a bad package. You pay tolls of the drummer, I easy pass static. But when it's time, a bad habit, let the Mac at it. You don't want what we got in store. Keep your mother-in-law indoor when we walk outdoor. Them gold balls on my Benz, what you shopping for? You looked at your rims, was like, what I cop them for? Cause I'm a brick city native, spit nice like Jada. Chic style invade your private property and lay ya down for the count. So I'm round in the mouth. You say they town in the house, so I'm drowned in the mouth. That's like seeing Atlantic Ocean in a frantic motion. When I write, my hand is open, other one is catapulting. On the white sheets, we fight to the white meat. Spilling on your 325 icy white feet. I ain't saying that.
Down six. Day one is scale down six. Day one is we were down six. Day one is scale, line them all up, knock them down like this.
Oh yeah, Ayos. Let's welcome these fools to the Uso Penitentiary.
Hey, let's get it, Oos.
It's not paranoia, it's the Usos.
Yo, somebody said Naito is the New Japan version of Dolph Ziggler, and I laughed.
Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million move. Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million move. Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million move. Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million. Now everybody move, move. Now everybody move, move. Now everybody move, move. Now everybody move, move. Now everybody move, make it move, make it $1 million moves. Got $1 million swagger and $1,000 shoes. Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million move. Got $1 million way to get it. All we do is pick and choose. Made the move, we can't lose. We get money, act the fool. Took 400, talking thousands. Went and spent that all on you. Talking diamonds, ain't we blinding? Ain't we shining on them suckers? Talking dollars, Trump and Donald, they keep climbing on them suckers. Ain't nobody, can't nobody out there touch us. All the players wanna be us, all the ladies wanna love us. Don't forget us for a bit. Sitting next to one, what we talking.
D-Nick. D-Nick in the house, what up? Probably the most boring music of the Attitude Era. Do y'all know who this is?
I'm on my own against the wall.
Nah, that was Boss Man. I have no idea what Steve Williams' music sound like. Pat, what's up? Throw some channel points at us, and I will try to get your song request in.
I'ma go hard, I'ma go hard, I'ma go hard. Let's go. I'ma go hard, I'ma go hard, I'ma go hard. I'ma go.
I rap hard for my crew, for the city I'm from. Raise the bar, what it do? If you with me, we won. When I get on that takeover grind. When the light it gets on, I take it over, it's mine. Tell me what is you want, what you pay for the price. Start with nothing, go on and patiently wait for the right moment.
Mad Cody on the board. Push God, bitch. Stone cold shit. Flow sick. Right. There's a 316 says light another one. Not your average pot smoker, got another lung. Nigga wreak havoc in your spot, real troublesome. Boy, I've been a rat since a shorty on the block doing number runs. Had a homies fire up your spot on a running gun. Refuge, pit bulls, loot that's press you. Crack a cold one, I need more ones. This vintage bitch, you can't cop this where you cop your low from. Smoking big out in Oakland, pockets rotund. Stone cold stunner in the flow, son. Nigga been killing since the get-go. Toast the crime, and that's the bottom line, cause the Kush God said so.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap.
Brookstone Bards. Thank you.
You ain't got what it takes.
Can I get a hell yeah? Me bracing the steel chair. Hell's net. Head in the sail. Brick flag, keep a scale net. No.
I want to say thanks for the raid, Brookstone Bards, and if you're feeling that, if you're open like wrestling, because I'm going to be playing wrestling songs for the next few minutes. So, if you're down with that, I'd love to hear you. Give me a hell yeah. But, for the time being though, if you're actually bards, then you might actually respect or appreciate what I got for you, and that's a little something different. So I'll give you a little change of pace if you're ready to give me a hell yeah. I can't hear you. I said if you're ready for a little change of pace, give me a hell yeah. And that's the bottom line.
May I have your attention here in the tavern, please? I hear you all whispering about The Witcher, but none of you have actually seen The Witcher. I have not only laid eyes on the man, but I have spent time with him. That's right. I rode with him, myself, my 2 friends. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. They cut a monster down twice his size. So let me tell you about what I've learned and paint you a picture of The Witcher. You ain't heard of Geralt of Rivia, let me in there. The reason that monsters be living in fear. You better be scared, The Witcher in here. The fright got him turning white like they rendered his hair. After harsh experiments for many a years, death in the air, evil the lesser the pair. But he refused to choose, so the threat is prepared. At the tavern to get him a bed. Met Renfrey who temptingly proved to be a deadly affair. But the scar on the heart that can never repair. And a horse named Bro sticks him everywhere. On the hunt for whoever till the end of his years. Yeah, I'm just a bar trying to make my rent. But I seen cats cross and get played like Quint by the butcher of Blaviken. For the right price, give him a target and wait, he'll drag him in.
Toss a coin to the Witcher, oh golly, oh plenty, oh golly, oh plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh golly, oh plenty.
Dash, yeah. These are unfortunate days. I used to be a soldier fighting wars for the pay, but now I'm just another man with corpses and graves. A few maidens with victims of forces depraved. There's some bodies we can't even find. I don't know if it's a monster or a mastermind, but I know that even in my fighting days I'll be no match for this one. Had to hire the White Wolf, the Master Witcher. And yeah, I heard about Blaviken, but if he can handle this, I got a bag to gift him. I don't want to haggle on the pay, but it might happen. No white flame, but he fights dragons, so call his name until strife happens. And then he finds action, and the chaos gets tamed, so it's like magic, yeah. I sent him off into the dark woods. He came back and said no monsters but hard crooks. Said he cut him down after he tossed with a Nard push. I thanked him and gave him props on the bar. Look, job done smooth quickly. Spread the news swiftly. And as agreed, I tossed him about 250.
Toss a coin to the Witcher, oh golly, oh plenty, oh golly, oh plenty, oh. Toss a coin to the Witcher.
Meet the new face of fear. My advice is flee, keep suitcases near. Vacate the premises, placate your innocence. Fate is unpretty, we embrace the blemishes. Sheep need shepherds, and I only need 3 seconds to beat these peasants. Got the whole world in his hands now. Man up, my family put a man down. Millennia just greatness, none can escape this product of distrust and hatred. They used to call me husky. You can call me crazy, but y'all should trust me. Cause I see what they don't see, and that truth awoke me. Please don't provoke me. Light it up for my brothers, and if you wanna find us, look up, follow the buzzers and run. From a new face of fear, ready to say hell, I'ma take you there, so run. But submit to me, cause salvation's a mystery. I suggest you run. From the new face of fear, ready to see hell, I'ma take you there, so run. But submit to me, cause salvation's a mystery. I suggest you run.
No, I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives you cool. Wild, I've got the moves that usually move 'em. I said chill. Up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Self-high five. Survive if I let you. Survive if I let you.
Yo, Brookstone, use a channel point for a request, and I'll get it in there. This might be before some of your times.
You don't wanna be that. This ain't no home sweet home. It's a home sweet misery. We knew when we got here. They tried to put us away. But when they see us walk down the street, they ran the other way. Back street, Atlanta, DA. Back street in the whole USA. Back street, nasty and hot. The further down the block you went, the better it got.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession. If you want to make it as a bounty hunter,
I got you this time. Oh, peace out, Toon Balloon. Have a good night, good dinner, or be safe.
Rifty Beats, Mega Ran. Remember, this is the way. In the guild, we follow the code. I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. This is the way. No revisions or edits. First we set it on the target, then we give you the credits. This is the way. 20 bars of best guard still. New armor, respect our guild. Yeah, this is the way. Stop anyone who get in the way. No escape, no get in the way. Yeah, cause this is the way. Mando, keep unlimited ammo. Roll like a commando, the danger is ample. Bones from my opponents, they sit on the mantle. Banished from the surface, we live in the shadows.
Gotta go get some water. Be right back.
The sun's on Tatooine. Heart knows no fear. Runs on gasoline. I'm like the wind, no noise when I deploy. Y'all poised. Just don't team me with no droids. I can't trust them, involve them in no plans. Can't respect anything that could be programmed. That's the cats in the guild if I close the deal. So for real, but only take noble kills. You know the deal. Hold the steel just to forge it. Fortify like a fortress. The drip is just gorgeous. Technique is glorious. Captivated an audience. New Republic is on to a sting 'em just like a scorpion. Maybe it was my gaudiness and the will of a warrior. Call me the Mandalorian. And yeah, this is the way. In the guild, we follow the code. I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. This is the way. No revisions or edits. First we set it on the target, then we give you the credits. This is the way. 20 bars of best guard still. New armor, respect our guild. Yeah, this is the way. Stop anyone who get in the way. No escape, no get in the way. Because this is the way. 5 years after the fall of the empire, the most precious targets acquired that inspire the chase across the galaxy for an interesting prize. A 50-year-old adorable alien child with special powers beyond our comprehension. A telekinetic with sensory perception. Special, I suspect it so intense I sense it. Unconventional methods, the child must be protected. So load up the weapons cause we got problems to solve. Stormtroopers and hunters get demolished and dissolved. It's all part of the job. Another day at the office. Snipers making me targets. Dreamer taking me hostage. Enemy of the state for the chances that I take. When you think that you got me, I'm planning for my escape. From bounty hunter to guardian, they swept me like a cardigan. Bring the search party in. Forgive me for my tardiness. Like Red 5, I'm going in. Never will my story end. The Mandalorian. And yo, this is the way. In the guild, we follow the code. I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. This is the way. No revisions or edits. First we set it on the target, then we give you the credits. This is the way. 20 bars of best guard still. New armor, respect our guild. Yeah, this is the way. Stop anyone who get in the way. No escape, no get in the way. Because this is the way.
in the world. Let me sit down and tell you a tale. A little kid from the big city, never fit in as well as the rest who wore the khakis in their polo shirts. Quiet desperation as they shuffled off to work. This one's for all the backyard wrestlers with the broken bones. Punk kids who skanked at the hardcore shows. Hate breed, buried alive, and agnostic front. That was me, I broke my nose at the Rancid live show. But now I'm older and I work hard to get where I've been. Only thanks to myself and a couple of good friends. You were out partying, I was only working harder so that I can achieve all that I can. And yes, I am bound for greatness on my own rules. I don't kiss ass for favor, bow down to greatness. Forget the title shot, I want my face on every promo, program, and promotional cup. Guess I'm impatient. You're now messing with the best in the world. CM Punk, best in the world. Chicago made, best in the world. Yeah, the best in the world. The best in the ring, the best on the mic, the best. They're telling you to your
Shout out to Warburger. Nice. Thank you, Brookstone. I appreciate that.
leave me.
I gotta give you a follow.
Just go to sleep.
Give Brookstone Bard a follow.
And go to sleep. Stop crying and go to sleep. Stop complaining and go to sleep. With the game on my shoulders and your face to my ego.
Mafia.
Y'all know what time it is. We ain't playing with you. In the club, in the street.
What were you streaming?
Y'all know what time it is. Get ready for it. Oh, strongest man alive. Waiting to be wet. Step up, bring it. Yes, sir. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split. Beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck. Beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck. Beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck. Beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck.
How could I be scared of a man? I walk through this land like a runner's man. Never can you imagine the pain that I bring if I say it, I'ma do it in the streets of this thing. It's a K-I-N-G-N-L, wildest man in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil. Weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings
Youngest in charge, put the game under my arm. Anyone in my path has done considerable harm. Really a dawn, scratch that, really a god. Really put the gloves on and won in the octagon. Straight shooter, the mind of a supercomputer, the ruler in the ring. Do away with intruders in the pursuit of pain and little more. Till you feel like you wanna lose inside in a war. You dinner war. Suicidal if you step between the ropes. Put an end to all your hopes if I'm ever provoked. On the road to victory, get off at exit F5. The suplex city guarantees you won't survive. Beast incarnate, they keep me starving. Poke the cage and come back with teeth and garments. Name your favorite, they ain't beat me honest. I'm a conqueror, I like to keep my promise. The pain, everybody get ready. Here comes the pain. Get ready, get ready. The beast y'all can't restrain. And you can't run, ain't nowhere to hide. Cause when that beast comes through, what are you gonna do tonight? Tonight, here comes the pain.
Put on this earth to seek and destroy and to hurt people.
Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Sandwich with the technique, the moniker is the beast. I'm Alexander the Great. I dismantle the fakes and punch them all in the face. Who can handle the weight? Yeah, nobody leaves a match with me the way they came in. It's an understatement, the state you can't win. I fought for years, went to war with all of my peers. Left them with losses and shortened careers. The physical manifestation of all of your fears. With no politics or corporate affairs, I just dominate. Think of hell, then contemplate a hotter place. That's why I congregate, cause I'm a great. Was gone, but I'm back in the zone. Cause I miss the squeals of pain and snapping the bones. Another level, I'm the top dresser. Tomorrow, like apply pressure. Sincerely yours, Brock Lesnar. Everybody get ready. Here comes the pain. Get ready, get ready. The beast y'all can't restrain. And you can't run, ain't nowhere to hide. Cause when that beast comes through, what are you gonna do tonight? Tonight, here comes the pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is
scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the stage from Queens, New York, weighing in at 155 pounds, Schaefer, the Dark Lord.
Let me tell you people something right now. Shut up until I put this mic down and lay waste to every act in the game. Then you'll have permission to be chanting my name. I came up in the locals, then next I was raw. Tonight you'll catch a smack down your face to your jaw. No manager or partner, just a monster, a one-man gang. I'm decimating the roster. I'm locked up with the best of them, topple them all. Working day and night to rock with you off the wall. No holds barred like an all-out pub brawl. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Oh, and I'm gonna take it. Your pay-per-view win streak, I'm gonna break it. Your name in the Hall of Fame, I will erase it. Born to play the heel, never gonna face it. I'm climbing up the ladder, past you and higher. Retire you and laugh as the last of the fire from your fans in the cheap seats is dying down. You can't see me, my time is now. I've locked up with the best of them, toppled them all. Working day and night to rock with you off the wall. No holds barred like an all-out pub brawl. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Ooh, and it's gonna be you, taking that fall from the top rope. Boom, you're putting me over tonight, I'm putting you through the broadcast table, brother, what you gonna do? Been the legend killer on the circuit for years, dishing out the injuries that finish careers. You're face down now, nearly fatally harmed. Here is your winner when they're raising my arm. I've locked up with the best of them, toppled them all. Working day and night to rock with you off the wall. No holds barred like an all-out pub brawl. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Woo! I'm gonna win it. I will have you tapping out or pinned within minutes. Leave your legacy in tatters and diminished. Space is a place and the sky's the limit, yeah. Less a man than a beast made of rage. When I'm tossing your body off of the top of the cage and you're ruined, I walk away the champ undisputed with the belt around my waist as they're playing my music. I'm locked up with the best of them, toppled them all. Working day and night to rock with you off the wall. No holds barred like an all-out pub brawl. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Following contest is scheduled for one fall.
So you know what's cool about this? I talked about it last time I did this. I thought that was cool. The actual track here has no lyrics on it. So what's really dope about what R-Truth does is he doesn't have any lyrics on here. He comes out, he freestyles it, or he raps whatever he wrote, and he says something different almost every time. Anyway, I will attempt to do what R-Truth does. All right, here we go. Yeah, can you hear me? Hey. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, yeah, from the front to the back. If you feel me in a place, let me know where you at. What's up? What's up? You gotta say what's up in the chat. Say what's up. Can you feel me? If so, then let me know when you hear this bump. They just go, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo. This a quick freestyle, this a couple of bars to let you know what's on my mind. Yeah, we gotta keep it hard every time when we grind on the time of the grind. Everything off the mind, yeah. It's like this cap that I'm wearing. Y'all cats know they can't stop me like, nah, I ain't caring. Those drinks fashions, we just be blasting. Make it ran to the place and yo, we bout that action. So, do you know what's up? And if you feel me, just say what's up and what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, I must be in the dead zone, rocking on these Astro headphones. So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yo, I say I put the pressure up, twisted up a joint like a freaking real wrestler. Yeah, and you know I turn the pressure up. Big boss man in here, that's what's up. Anyway, yo, I'll be rocking. Keep it going off the top and ain't nobody stopping. Yo, no options. We just keep rocking. Make it in the place to be. It ain't stopping. Yeah, it just keep on going. Yeah, I keep on flowing. I'm the microphone omen from West Oak Lane, the part that's known as slogan. Make it in the place to be. You know the slogan. Teacher, rapper, hero. Never been a zero. When I'm in the place, it's cold like 100 below. Yeah. I'ma shake my head just like I'm D-Lo. When I'm in the place to be, y'all know how we be though. Yeah, we like to turn it up. Ever feel me? Let's say what's up, what's up, What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. If you're feeling that, make a red in the place and you take me back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah. Yo, it's Mega Ran, like Mark Henry, be the world's strongest man. Yo, and they know that I hate ya. Here comes the money, but not naughty by nature. Yeah, and you know you got to get killed. It gets real, like you're going to Dudleyville. Dudley Death Drop, 3D through the ring, and the ref got to stop. Yeah, you know where I'm at. Yeah, I go woo, just like the Wolf Pack. Yeah, NWO, New World Order, new champion because you cats getting slaughtered. Yeah, and you know I get a hip toss off. Mega Ran's a legit boss. Shout out to Sasha, Mega on the mic. I break them off proper. Yo, and you know what's up. And if you feel me, then say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, rock and roll like Little Kim do, cause I got the soul. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Yeah. That's fun. That's fun.
And you are not a boss unless you're woman official. And she command attention, that's why they look at her different. And she demand respect and she flexing when she don't get it. Trust me, I see the vision. Trust me, I know about you. The people who do not know, you should Google the truth about you. Shawty is such a boss. Hey, and the team be AD just like my singer. When you see him, go applaud like that. Every week I spend at least 180 minutes looking for niggas in the way, say that's light skin behavior. I think it's more or less she worried about the bank statements. Keep her name up, keep her wing fly. She a diva, with CNA pro if they bling her. If they do that shit, we riot. I'ma do that, got it poppin', and I know you got it do, so don't do too much of that talking.
Yo. Papa 40 and check your rollies. It's crime time.
Brooklyn, 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 Brooklyn.
We're bringing it, bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. What you gonna do? We're bringing it, bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. Yeah, that's how. Hey yo, no more Hollywood. This is Hollywood, and it's crime time. Be scared? You probably should. I come from the streets. I was raised in the gutter. I run up on your mother for that bread and butter. Mess around with these crooks, get your property took. Robbing is my job. I get paid off the books. Marvin with my squadron coming through stomping. Brooklyn, who want problems? I could care less about a copper. They call me the copper stopper. But you want something proper. No need to pack your bags, no need to move. Cause no matter where you go, we're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. We're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. What you gonna do? We're bringing it. We're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. Yeah, that's how we do. We're bringing it. We're bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. What you gonna do? We're bringing it. Bringing the hood to you. We're bringing it. Yeah, that's how we do. Once upon a time, it was nice and quiet. Then along came the hood and sang.
NWO, let's set it off, cause it's on now, yeah.
From La Lucha Libre to the WCW, got not the hit that's straight up loving you. And from the Orale Ese to the yes, yo. Who wants to step to my homeboy K-Dog and get slammed on the mat, get your whole head cracked? The way man once last vocals on a filter soul track.
I step into the ring
I'm yelling órale. From Mexico all the way to the USA. Puro chingazos, putazos, no abrazos. Getting scuffed up while fools get roughed up. Tequila sunrise as we watch them burn. When we finish off the bottle and we eat the worm, it's our turn.
Foreheads, tattoos, and penalties. From the slums to TV, where the world can see me. Then back to the ghetto again, the world descend. When mothers keep crying, cause the children keep dying.
In this hot, evil pot, we all melt. How can I help the world if I can't help myself? So call it quits or get hit and get your wings split. Who the hell you think you're dealing with, S.A.?
About tequila sunrise, and what do you know about the ghetto life? The K, the D, the O, the G, down with the M, the A, the D, O, and E.
So ponte trucha cuando el perro lucha. I feel like an animal, I eat you like a cannibal. That's how it is and that's how it's gonna be. I represent la raza cause la raza represents me.
Open up my eyes, I can't be living in the dark. I got to be careful when I take my daughter to the heart.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
and rolling. Beat, Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put them hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3, top 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your face, so that Limp Bizkit mix. So wait a minute, I won't shut the fuck up. This track up.
Personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons, I fight. What have I become? Now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved, I push them all away. I've been a slave to the jealousy. If you close your eyes, you're right, and if you choose revealed, dreams you never lived, and scars never healed. In the darkness, light will take you to the other side. Find me waiting there, you'll see if you just close your eyes. If you just close your eyes. If you just close your eyes.
Yeah, I forgot they did that. They did do Chavito Heat. They did.
You're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick your sorry ass out on the street. What you got? You used to think you owned this week. We're back to back and your ass is dead meat. Victory sweet. Bring it on. Here's your receipt. Bring it on. What you gonna do about it? Bring it on. Is that what you got? Bring it on. And what you gonna do about it? Bring it on. Gonna kick your sorry ass, so what you gonna do?
Whoa, somebody should rap on this. Oh my God. This is such a freaking banger. with the people, but I can get back to it. But there's a few that I've been trying to get to before that. Just some quick announcements. There's a next show happening next week, Wednesday. Myself, Kadesh Flow, Alfred Banks, we'll be doing a live rap set on Wednesday right here. So the only way you can get it is if you are following or subscribing, or if you want to just go grab a free ticket. Bam, it's right above you on the chat. Hit that tiny URL link. There's 20, 30 free tickets, I believe. So go grab a free ticket, tell a friend, and grab them all up so that, we fill the place up. I appreciate it so much. All right. And what time is it? Anybody know what time it is? Anybody? What time is it? Oh, I know what time it is.
1, 2.
It's my time.
Is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H. Yeah, you let the music keep playing, Mr. Man. Yo, tell me who the time it is now. Yeah, just kicking it up here. Summertime. Yo, here comes trouble.
He name-checked everybody. He was like, he said, Jimmy hit me with that Triple H. Then he said, let it play, Mr. Dunn. I love that.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Yeah.
Exclusive remix. No one's heard this. But yeah, this is Kenny and me and a guy named Kinetic, and we rapped on it, and it came out pretty dope. So check it out.
Opponents, 3 words for you. You can't escape. When the lights are the brightest and the stage is the biggest, this is when I kill it. I take it over the limits. It's up to the final minute. 100% I give it. Not for the critics, and this ain't a gimmick, cause I'ma go get it. I never gonna quit it. I climbed up, rised up, past the whole lineup. They denied us, surprised us, but never outshined us. Guess they weren't listening. The sweat got me glistening. Angel with a missing wing, coming after everything. You hear the battle cry, you get no alibi. Under the devil's sky, I think this is goodbye. The one-wing angel's cry. Angel with one wing, I'm here for one thing. If you was wrong, to be the best. The best by my shine. I've been the greatest and not cause they say it. I've been the greatest because I display it. Knocking them off. I've been the boss. All of the stars and all the applause. All of the titles and trophies and championships. I won't stop until all of it's ours. Call it bizarre. All of the core. Call me your guard. I'm stomping the yard. Yeah. Best bout, been the best out. Stepped out, then I left out. Doghouse to the penthouse. Chest out, get stretched out. I'm sick of debates. We got decisions to make. Let's get to the cake. Everybody got a plan till they get the feature to the face, huh?
to the flow.
Is it my eyes when you look at me? They are so gorgeous, they'll set you free. Could it be my walk or just my stare that makes you freeze when I appear? Super good looking, every hair in place.
Disco fever.
There's a hurricane coming through.
You know who this music is? Oh man, this is funny.
This is Farouk, and if you're not listening to Matt Mania, damn!
She
also sounds like some superhero, full guy type music.
For he is limitless. For he is limitless. For he is limitless. Oh, who is he? Can't I see rhetorical question, but they all know the answer. Keith Lee. And I ain't playing around. Think you can stand up to me, but especially stay on the ground. Let's deal and don't make a sound, 'cause I just started, boy, and yeah, I'm making them rounds. I put my blood, sweat, and tears on that green iron. I've been the greatest for years, and you just still trying.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's American dream. Hey, he's American dream. If you are black or white, redneck, funky, that's alright. Blue-eyed with a lot of soul, common man has got his gold.
Para toda mi gente mexicana, todos mis latinos, es hora de cambio. Ha llegado el momento de la batalla, de la guerra. Van a cambiar las cosas.
Gringo, in time, you're gonna be working for me, so you don't wanna get on my backside, 'cause everyone you look Latino. Gringo, in time, you're gonna be working for me, so you don't wanna get on my backside, 'cause everyone you look Latino. Gringo, in time, you're gonna be working for me, so you don't wanna get on my backside, 'cause everyone you look Latino. Gringo, in time, you're gonna be working for me, so you don't wanna get on my backside, 'cause everyone you look Latino. Gringo, in time, you're gonna be working for me, so
You know what time of the year it is. Ringside. 6. Yeah. 6 times around the sun.
This is
Right, R6, keep it cooking, they needy, we coming through rags like Booker and Stevie. Is everybody wrestling fans or they dying to beanie? But I ain't tripping shit, tripping is easy. Do your best Kush God renditions. Bullseye, nigga, it's all precision. Like the Space Jam, my powers took all my wisdom. Trying to steal my notepad, take all my writtens. Well, I don't even write shit, they all my children. Game drop heavy, gotta keep a Colonel Parker and sensational Sherry, it's necessary. Foot on neck, dedication, case it's getting loony. Spin a Rooney, the situation is the
Five-time world champ on the tag team scene. These niggas don't stand a chance. Right, I got nothing to prove to you, but step in my lane and I'm coming for you, nigga.
Let me tell you something, Gino, and you out here talking about a clique. The only clique you need to know about is the Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry. See, because what you dealing with here is the brotherhood. It's non-stop from this point on in WCW. We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger, and it's time to go suck up Hulk Hogan. We coming for you, nigga. Make a lot. 2000s. It's me, no, and I be untouchable. We ain't never gonna stop. We ain't gonna never stop. Let's go. I got my miraculous flows, attacking my foes. I'm an inch away from the crown and my faculty knows. I'm the middle of the pound, the bottom of the brick, the raw of the raw. Got a teeth to trick with a flip. With precision, I made a decision. Either bury you alive or on the milk cart missing. Better yet, find me late night in your kitchen. Or a newsflash, body found the late vision. Quick, don't dog, when I speak, you better listen. Too late, 44's already on the mission. I'm the judge of the jury, the witness and the DA. Red light, green light, car in the freeway. Everything wrapped in one. I'm the verse that you kick when you rap for fun. I'm the person that you hit when you blast your gun. And what make it so sick that I just begun. First one, I'm known as the king. Dead man walk, fear no man, and I live in the court. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you see. King of the streets, me know, and I be. I'm known as the king. Dead man walk, fear no man, and I live in the court. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you see. King of the streets, me know, and I be. When we meet in the street. Feel a tingle in your feet, it's in the atmosphere. Death is near. I'm the burden that you all bear. I'm the person that you all fear. America's worst nightmare. Speak my name, I'll appear right there. It's quite clear, tonight you gon' die here. Make it easy, don't move, just lie there. 30 more seconds of air, and you out of here. Major bad, now you got the lie in it. You bout to fry in it, you bout to die, get it. Anything freaks, lay down. No, I'm with it, be a track with clown. I'm busting it down. I was taught in these streets how to speak around. How to freak on these beats to defeat you clowns. And before we go further, just to let y'all know, the king of the millennium, his name is Vino. I'm known as the king.
Promise strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next. You better give respect. Cause ain't nobody breaking this redneck. No, they don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. They looking scared, no, they don't really want none. Come on, Mac truck. You know I got you. Welcome to Rock East. Jericho. You know I got you. Yeah. One, break the one.
Ayatollah, a rock and roller, microphone controller, baddest man on the stick, Corazon de Leon, paragon of virtue, stages I mash down, erasing you ass clowns, ending the status quo, cause normal has gotta go. I'm your new party host, secure for the common show. So charismatic, turn casuals to consumers. You just living it, Junior. We gon' break the walls down, change the game. We will rock the spot until we shake the frame. And I promise it will never, ever be the same again. Come on. You know something? When Mix Magnetic gave me this beat, I knew we would make something cool. But who would've known it would be something so spectacular, baby? This goes out to all the filthy, dirty, disgusting, skanky, brutal, and bottom-feeding trash bag hoes just hating. I got a lot of reasons. You're not succeeding a major while you still minor leaguing. In small towns, I'm breaking the walls down. Lion heart, not fire darts. Climb the chalk, my style is art. Undisputed, uncompared. You under me if you unprepared. Respect us like elders. You'll stock down, my cells up. You observe like Meltzer. So please shut the hell up. We gon' break the walls down, change the game. Rock the spot.
You know who we are. I'm looking at you, man.
We coming for these kids. Yeah. Break the walls down. 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 Hey, yo, I break down walls. Take down walls. Swing baseball bats at you. I hate y'all. If they brawl, we brawl. Bring the heat, y'all. Bite they face off. I'ma eat y'all. Defeat y'all. I'm a wild man. Heavy metal hard rocker. Death before dishonor. I got ya. Rugged man, drop ya. Ain't no peace here. There's beef here. There ain't no man that we fear. You got beef, we be here. Break the walls down. 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 The most violent, unstoppable, crazy, crusty, ugly. My mother doesn't trust me. I'm born with a sickness. Slash you, break you, take you, throw you on the floor, duct tape you. I'm a monster, bone crusher, dome splitter. We throw with ya. You roll thick, we roll thicker. Human Rottweiler, rip your rib cage out. We flip out, let the rage out. We insane now. The headbanger, body banger, body breaker, rhyme wrecker, manslaughter, manslayer. Step into the darkness, we sneak through. If we see you, we gon' beat you. This is what we do. We do.
Right. Kush God, bitch. This is my house, you ain't living here rent-free. Gotta clear them boys out, it's time to renovate. You can't compete, I don't care what your friends say. They love me in Japan like Shinsuke. Strong style, going wild. Papa take the horse down. Smoked out with the dog pound. Take some moon rock cross town. Found a plug and lost. Found my dollar burning bridges. He got tossed round. Take it to the moon. It's time to floss now. Chaos, you won't play us. Guarantee that check you cashing, it won't pay off. It's the difference between the finals and the playoffs. Guaranteed I'm going hard. Take not a day off.
I wanted fun. I wanted to face the best competition in the world. And there was only one place to go. NXT. I wanted to challenge myself and see how good I was. But through the pain, I became NXT champion.
Yo, it's Sunday, April 2nd, 2017. It's your boy Real Life Kaz, Wrestle Rap Podcast. Just came from NXT TakeOver last night, Wale Mania this weekend. But it definitely would not be WrestleMania weekend without Smoke DZA and the ringside tape. So to the system. The system.
Again.
Walking arenas, I'm setting it down and I'm raising the bar. Y'all look like the kind to get lost in the shuffle just playing the part. I belong in the light. Y'all can just stay in the dark. Funny how every time they know who we are, but we say who we are. I'ma take care of the light work and I'ma make them fans go loco. Black and yellow in the logo. I got the game in the chokehold. Music drops, everybody puts their hands up like they're nay-nay. Y'all know just what they say. Adam Cole, baby. They will not leave any doubt in your mind. This is the moment that they waited to have. They'll knock you out with a punch or a kick or a little bit of both, combo with a jab. I am Roddy with the flow. I am Bobby when I'm bold. I'm a Roddy with the gold. Every title I'm a hold. Our era, this our time, you better recognize. My lyrics bring the house down where the record lies. I keep moving, I can prove it. Let me show you how I do this. Can't refute it, I ain't losing. This flow is undisputed. Boom.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Right in this moment, your heart should be pounding. We came through the crowd and we got you surrounded. The fans getting loud and the building is crowded. Now you know just how it feels to be hounded. Wait for nobody, we're down for each other. Better take cover if y'all see the brothers. Best in the business, that's how we're regarded. Been here a while and we're just getting started. Call us the symbols of excellence. We came to demolish the decadence. Y'all are diseases and we came to cleanse it. Got a power bomb if you can't comprehend it. Yeah, we don't just talk about injustice. We rectify it and reshape the compass. Say you wanna fight, we'll be knocking on your door. Thought it was a battle, we coming out with a roar. I don't wanna hear another second. I am ready for whatever, and I promise I'm a wreck it. I've been standing at attention and my body is the weapon. Y'all are with me or against me. You don't like it, you can go and get the step and let it ride. Let it ride, let it ride. Yeah. Tell everybody believe in the shield. 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 Y'all can't deny what you're seeing is real. Y'all can't deny what you're seeing is real. Tell everybody believe in the shield. What? Yeah. Yeah. Double R. Ambrose. Burn it down. Yeah. Wrestle, flow. Yeah. Da 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 da.
Blue pants.
Da 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 da.
This one is just amazing to me.
Blue pants.
Da 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 da.
Blue pants.
So that's Cass, Big Cass saying it, and it's I don't know how this even happened, but it's pretty amazing.
Pants.
This is what Jabali came out to at last year's Fighter Fest.
CEO, come on. Once was outside and now we worldwide. CEO, come on. Once told to hide, but you can't deny it. CEO, come on. The drink took some time, but now we on the rise. CEO, come on. If we unify, the squad will never die. This is the community effort, the product of grueling and usual methods. The voice of a generation who you neglected, who moving the rejected and truly respected. Heard it's a cold world, so we supply heat. We roll squad deep till you qualify me. Never let a sub-genre define me. Find me in the cut scheming like Wiley. World domination on the docket, we got this. From the projects to the trending topics. We hear the gossip, response, no comment. Nonsense, heard he want honest content. Left the game, remain in main menu. Crossed up and tossed up, I straight end you. From arcades to hotels to venues, the drama we've been through, the saga continues. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo, this is something you can't ignore. CEO, let's go. This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo, this is something you can't ignore. CEO, let's go.
This is for the hunger, the drive to becoming elite. For the grinding, the practice, the rinse and repeat. Every day of our lives as we work towards the prize. From the ashes we rise, steady chasing a dream. From the depths of the sea to the ends of the earth. Many warriors will clash to determine their worth. Competition at birth, we deliver at last. A competitor's dream to that final 16. Where the best from the west meet the beast from the east. From the we or the north to the south, bring your heat. Come and grab you a seat as we go for a ride. Even if we don't win, had the time of our lives. The community's now, and the effort is here. In Orlando we play, you've been waiting all year. A new challenge is here, and it's AEW. Killing the competition and taking that W. What?
This is what you've been waiting for. CEO, yo, this is something you can't ignore.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up.
Mr. Film, what up?
Get 'em up high, get 'em.
Will Ospreay raps.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up high. Get 'em up high, go and get 'em up high. Ha! He rolls out proud to sold out crowds, and every row shouts loud because there's no doubts now. He's ready to elevate in a way that ain't the norm. Catching the higher and cracking the sky is all it takes to break the storm. Mixing technical wizardry with a dash of acrobatics. It's magic as matches get added to his stash of classics. Be done with the rest, cause one of the best was made in Great Britain. And whenever he makes a mark, his razor sharper, the blade is hidden. Sublime majesty and high flyer, naturally the 630 certainly defying gravity. You have to see the accuracy in his repertoire. David Meltzer needs some extra stars. The way he sets the bar is truly special. No matter who he wrestles, watch how his steps and movements are smooth in execution. Jaws are flawed in awe and eyelids are rising whenever there's another sighting of the Sky King.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up high. Get 'em up high, get 'em up high. Get 'em up high, get 'em up high. Get 'em up high, go and get 'em up high.
I'm ready. Hit me up. I got some ideas. Let's make some magic happen.
Stormbreaker, we gon' take ya to a higher altitude. We out the bruise. Now I shine on the biggest stage, leaving every kid amazed. Getting paid, then I slay with the hidden blade. Tell me, how could they not love us? Catching an ox cutter as sharp as a box cutter. Is he insane? Something out of video game? Surgical the way, deliver the pain. Yeah, pip pip, cheerio. Sick flips, kick, then your lips split. Here we go. Get hit, leaving imprint in stereo. Too quick, lip disc at the show burial. Corkscrew commando, still the show like a vandal. Then celebrate with a cheeky Nando's. Stimulate when I'm in a place. Innovate, then devastate. It's time to elevate.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up high.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up high.
Get 'em up high, get 'em up high.
Get 'em up high, go and get 'em up high.
Time to stop because I think Raw's on. So if you are a person who's interested in watching Monday Night Raw, it's not my intention to counter program against the show. So, this would be a good time to go if you are interested in watching, or flip it on the TV right next to you. I don't know, whatever you can do. This is our last request, so we'll run it. Luckily, I had it already. I just didn't play it. But let's go back, way back. Like 5 million years back. Let's go. Anybody watch the Extreme Rules last night? I missed it completely. Should I watch it though? Let me know what you guys think. What was the stipulation he used? One of my boys said he should have did like no Claymore allowed or something like that. He should have been like Dolph can't use his feet or something like that. This was a bit of a waste. League of Nations, I thought could have been so good. So good.
Started by bragging, but count all the talent I'm bagging, and count all the times that it's lagging. I tag them with punches a bunch and they hold up the flag, but I'm on the attack and they should've known I would be dragging them. I'm the ambassador, I am the manager. I was preparing the massacre well before any of the fans and all of the bandwagoners. Yeah, I am the greatest of champions. Y'all stay around and be transient. I put in work while y'all taking selfies and try to compare who's the manliest.
What up, Rockman?
Touch me, that's any city and that's any country. I put it into the bitter ones ugly. It all goes to show how I'm winning this company. What? From the second that I got here, y'all started out with crush dreams. I was born to be a champion. Yeah, I say it's in the bloodstream. All my opponents disgust me. My performance is a must-see. I let my fist do like most of the talking, so that's why you can't interrupt me. 600 days I've been king like I'm Lawler. Each of them days I just kept getting stronger. Fight till I make them submit or pass out. Any blood that I shed is the blood of a brawler. Yeah, I know nobody can touch me. That's any city and that's any country. I put him into the bitter ones ugly. It all goes to show how I'm winning this company. What?
I gas hop when I hit my 6-4 pedal. I rock and got fans from ghetto to heavy metal. I took it to the next level. Guard-gated estates and marble floors with a slight bevel. Hey yo, I hit the freeways to keep my gun.
Yeah.
Get high, start zoning, get bent.
Hey, that's dope. Shout out to Kazu.
Slide into the seat of
He's got bangers.
the town, and if you hate, then you're jealous, evidently. I bought platinum for the millennium, my ice bigger. Touch my watch on my chain and get shot at least twice. I be the brightest star shining in the show. And everybody say ho.
Is that a tablecloth or one of the vintage Bray Wyatt's outfits?
Fan base.
I don't know. Everything in the back is there for a reason, so it's probably something that he used to wear.
Stage and has some rubbers in your purse. What?
Y'all know the time. Who bang, getting skriller. Y'all check the rock. She's in 2K, 9-9's behind. We hold front line, saw time to shine. We get in when we fit in. Y'all know the time. Who bang, getting skriller. Y'all check the rock. She's in 2K, 9-9's behind. We hold.
That's dope. I like that you have themes on your mixes. I've been trying to get into that. So now Monday is Monday Night Ran for me.
Your pity, I hit the streets and stalk the city. I be looking for trouble. You better call me if you see that fool. That's the same dude I used to chase around school. Come here and take his lunch money and laugh cause it's funny. What's happening, low? My whole crew 100 spokes. We ain't no jokes in them Chevys with hydraulics. My game is so polished cause I got the street knowledge. Flossy, flossy, never let nobody boss me. I calls the shots and I takes the whole pot. Stop, drop down, don't wanna hear sound from nobody. We a straight turn out the party. I stays to myself, I don't mess with no haters. Spend it all now, save what for later. Up to my penthouse suite in my private elevator.
When we fit in, y'all know the time. Who bang, get skriller. Y'all check the rock. She's in 2K, 9-9's behind. We hold the front line, saw time to shine. When we get in, y'all check.
What's up, Shaq News? This didn't age too well. He was already a scary character, but like if he existed today, oh man, this would be like, it's very scary.
Things are exactly what
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot, I fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic, I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid.
Yeah, I do like the original.
Keep it on lock.
I played that one early in the set tonight.
I got the whole block.
Always talking about Dolph. Dolph makes everybody look great. That's what he does. That's his job. He does it very, 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 very well.
Like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3 second tan. Your time is up, my time is now.
Yeah.
My time is now.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
In the air, fuck around and end your career. I only see competition when I'm looking in the mirror.
Villain Divine, thanks for the sub.
Foams like some icy veneers. Niggas don't wanna shoot the fear. We jump niggas anyway, my niggas don't care. Jackknife like Daddy Cool. All the way turned up attributes. Here comes the running around like radicals. Mob through your spot uninvited like animals.
Ching, ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, can a damn soul stop it.
Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on, your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. What the? Hold on,
Thou shalt not F with the Dudleys. Trust me, it can get ugly. It's Divine's face when I step into place. In these camouflage shorts, ain't nowhere to escape. Rockin' do rags with the tie-dye shirt like it's old school. Rockin' glasses with no lens, so cool. Bubba bomb a fool if you don't know the rules. The commandments testify. Hair butt from the top rope, yes we fly. And your girl on our jock, cause we them guys at the cool table. And I still 3D a motherfucker through it, I'm ready, willing, and able. The biggest alpha in America. When will you realize it's more than just my character? Bubba Ray, Divine, and the villain. All three we would make a ran chillin'. Believe that.
Get the tables.
It's about to get real.
Get the tables.
The crowd about to get chilled.
Get the tables.
You about to get killed.
Get the tables. Welcome on the Dudleyville. Welcome on the Dudleyville. Welcome on the Dudleyville. When I say get the tables, it doesn't mean to stay for dinner. That means you make it injured, no matter your age or gender. We legends, we stay in splendor. Any stage we enter, mega tenure, you facing tremors, the day commences. South Philly to a ring near you. Bully Ray Divine, always in your rear view. Most decorated, never be another. Respect me and my brother. Sucker, did I stutter? Roll with the winners, or you looking like dinner. Hall of Fame lanes get bruised up with wood splinters. If we ain't the champs, we the #1 contenders. Do them like Hulk, they Loki and the Avengers. Just be yelling at the marks with it. With this mega ticket storm on the beat. The fireworks speak with more smoke than a headshot. Death drop, honestly, so as a headshot.
gangsterly. It's about that time, homeboy. I keep it sky high, y la rola está bien machine. That's how I do it cuando entro chueco. Now it's time to get this party cracking. It's time to let them know what's happening. It's about time I stepped in with the gangster lean. No cheap talk and I get what I want. I can tell you a yes man, puppet on a string. Cojones in a vice so they squeeze till you sing. But see, that ain't me, they don't. Town for real. This ain't Blueberry Hill, but still I find thrill. Trying to get to me is like trying to kill Bill. Now it's about time I stepped in with the gangster lean. It's about that time, homeboy. I keep it sky high, y la rola está bien machine. That's how I do it cuando entro chueco. Now it's time to get this party cracking. It's time to let them know what's happening. It's about time I stepped in with the gangster lean. And I get what I want now.
Okay, I got one last one, and it's you'll never guess it. You'll never guess it. No chance, no way. Yeah, I'm about to head up. It's dinner time for me. There's no way you'll get this one. I mean, you know it sounds 80s. But just based on what I know about this wrestler, it's just like, this does not sound like this wrestler at all. Brutus Beefcake is close, but no. Very close. All right, I got to play this again because it slaps so hard. So we're going out on this one. Give up. Brutus Beefcake's partner in WWF. When he was a bad guy, before he was the barber. I don't ever remember him solo, so I wouldn't have known that. Collar match. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna be out, but I'm looking. I don't know this fool. I mean, not like he's not a fool, but I don't know him. Like normally I like grade my friends, you know, but it's that was Stardust, which is of course very similar to Goldust. That was definitely on purpose. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna get up out of here, but as we always do, we like to. It's from Ohio. Okay, I got a lot of love for Ohio. All right, let me see. Boop boop doop boop doop boop doop boop. All right, if there's not like a friend of mine streaming right now, then I'll see what's up. Let's see. Of course, thank you guys for being here. Thank you if you've subscribed. If not, that's cool too. Zeta New Type, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the new followers who came through. T-Pain is in the studio making beats. 88-Bit is the other 88-Bit, not the one I know, is working on stuff. Cypher is having an AD chat. I feel like I gotta go to Cypher. She's a mod on my channel, and she's usually talking about some really cool stuff. So I would like to head over to her, but I will give your boy a follow and let him know he's got my support. All right. There's a little talk show happening, so come on in there and do that. Thank you for coming out, WGPC, Capster, Dragon Master, Grunion, and all of you. Be safe, be good. Make sure to give your boy a follow. I got him up here on my page right now. And thank you all for being here. Follow if you didn't yet, because we're leaving in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. I'm going to go play some Ghosts of Tsushima. My wife's like, wait, so is it about how to make sushi? And I'm like, no, it's not. Anyway, thanks, y'all. All right, I'll be around, and I'll see y'all soon. Dang, 3 hours and 41 minutes. We put in some time today. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Peace. Enjoy your wrestling today. And I'm going to go eat some dinner.